will follow him wherever he may go. There isn't an ocean too deep, a mountain so high it can't keep me away. I must follow him.
Hello everybody, I'm here today with Dan Godfrey and Pontypridd number 8. Thank you for doing the interview. Where did you start your rugby career and how did you end up here at Ponty?
Started from minis, junior. So
you were when you started, yeah.
I started playing for a village side called Abertwysog. I played a few years there and progressed and went on playing for a side called Dairy in the valleys. From there, stepped up into youth and went on to play for Ebervale Steelers youth side. After that, I went to play in New Zealand for 6 months for a side called Puniki. And on my return, Justin Bennell had been the Wales under 21s coach at the time, and I just missed out on selection for the Six Nations, and he'd penciled me in for the forthcoming season for Pontypridd. As soon as I landed, when I had a phone call from himself asking me to come down and have a look at Pontypridd, I came down and so he fell in love with the place and been to Pontypridd since.
You said that you played in New Zealand. How did you find that? Was it fun? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was a big eye opener. I went over there as a 20-year-old in senior rugby and over here at the time. Welsh Rugby Union pushing the 21 structure, so I went straight over there playing senior rugby, so learned a few tricks. It was very, very tough against the Polynesian boys, but thoroughly enjoyed it.
Who would you say inspired you to sort of come this far?
From a very young age I used to go and watch my father play rugby for Rumney. Every single week I used to help out with the kit, help out with the water, and really his family. Later on, watching TV, watching the likes, especially with Pontypridd, it's always been my club of choice. Watching the likes of Chief, Paul John, Neil Jenkins, Stella, all of them coming when I was a youngster, watching them, and it's something that's very, very close to me.
Yeah. As a number 8, how do you see your role in the team?
A vital role in the team. No, yeah, it's myself personally. Do the hard yards with the forwards, but also like being like a link man with the backs. I'd like to think, well, all number 8 is quite a pivotal role within the squad, and I think you can build a squad around 8, 9, 10, 12. That's the big core. If you get that right, I think the squad will can flourish with a good and bit of experience, and now I have, so hopefully I can show that on the field.
Okay. What do you think the future holds for Pontypridd?
Crystal ball time. I think we'll continue to still do very, very well in the Principality Premiership. There will be a transition for Pontypridd in the next few years, but I think you see by using the Challenge Cup now and letting youngsters doing that, and the forward thinking the Pontypridd board have, the coaches and everyone involved with Pontypridd. I think in a few years we will still continue to be a force in the Principality Premiership. It's just unfortunately that that's our ceiling at the moment. I was only speaking to someone in the hairdresser this morning, and he was saying about the British and Irish Cup, how much of a tragedy it is for the players and everyone involved with Pontypridd. But so that's it.
Okay. And with this Challenge Cup, Pontypridd have stated that one of their aims was to sort of bring on and develop young players. Do you think that's been successful?
Yes, so far very successful. Obviously we went through a bad block of results in November. Then this Challenge Cup or Foster's Cup came along, give a chance to play a few players, got us back into a winning habit, and and like I said earlier on, it's for future years, the next year, the year after, and the year after that. These boys will have experience at top level rugby, or top level Premiership rugby, and when called upon to do a job, they'll be able to do a job and know what's expected of them in the Premiership.
Okay, thank you very much for being here and too.
I love him, and where he goes, I'll follow. I will follow him.